Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys have noticed, there's been a lot of competition in phone flipping, a lot of people trying to buy and sell phones. So with that said, today I'm going to be talking about kind of the competition with phone flipping and is it going to die? So with that said, let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so I have a little bit of a different camera angle. I have a cameraman, the man, Hayden Brown, behind the camera today, but just changing it up a little bit. But with that said, again, I'm going to be talking about this pretty much every video until Sunday. But if you guys don't know, I have a live stream on Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So it's going to be right on YouTube. So you should get a notification. And if you don't, just tune into my YouTube channel. You'll just see that it'll be the first video like on my channel. It'll say live now. Just click on it. I'm going to be doing it for about 30 to 45 minutes. You can ask me any questions you want. Doesn't really matter. And I'll try to give you the best answer I can. But with that said, again, today I'm going to be talking about kind of competition and is phone flipping going to die? And the one answer I have for you guys is it's never going to die. That's why I've got into this industry, and that's why I see there's so much potential with growing a business for it, and you guys should see that too. And there's a couple reasons for it. I mean, I've seen a lot of people. I've been in a bunch of phone flipping Facebook groups before I created my own, and I've seen a lot of people that have been in this industry. I didn't even know it was around, but they've been in this industry since like iPhone 3s, iPhone 4s, and that just shows that there is a supply and demand for the phone flipping industry. And you guys have to think about it. There's always, I mean, phones have been around for what, 10, 15 years now, and it's only going to get better. Yeah, technology will change. Phones might not necessarily look like phones anymore, but with that said, we're in the flipping business. It doesn't need to necessarily be just iPhones, which is pretty cool. But right now, obviously, iPhones have a high demand, and they will for probably, I'd say, the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe a new company will come out with phones. I mean, you guys see like Google's coming out with phones. Android still has a great market, and a lot of people enjoy them. And yeah, I'm tapping into all those as I get experience. But if you guys, for beginners, I definitely recommend just staying with iPhones. You want to get as much knowledge as you can with one kind of device, so that being the iPhones. Once you get that knowledge, have a lot of experience with it, then move on to Androids, because it is a totally different field. They're very similar in a sense, but with that said, there's a lot of different things you need to check. But going back to my point on like competition and is phone flipping gonna die, you guys really just have to have the mindset. Don't worry about competition. Competition only means that there's money to be made out there. People wouldn't be doing this if people weren't making money, and that's why there's so many people that do a lot of big things with this, is because there's big money in the industry. And with that said, if we gain 0.1% of that market share overall in phone flipping, you're going to be making like 6 figures every single year. And obviously there's different ways to scale that, and if you guys haven't seen me talk about that, it is in my yesterday's video, so definitely go check that out. You can hit the little link above. I'll link it for you guys. But competition solely means that there is people that are like trying to make money. And yes, I guarantee if you like start to do this, I'm at a point now where I don't really have to worry about competition, because once you build your personal brand, once you truly kind of like establish yourself in the town that you're in, and like surrounding towns, by building that personal brand, handing out little like note cards or like business cards to kind of create that personal brand and have that personal touch to it, you're going to beat competition left and right. People aren't going to go out looking for people. And once you start getting referrals from friends, family, through those business cards, people contacting you, one, you don't have to go out and look for phones. That's pretty easy. And two, you're probably going to leverage those deals a lot better because they're repeat customers, whether it's on the buying or selling side. So overall, this video is just kind of to let you guys know that don't be worried about competition, and don't be worried about phone flipping not being a lifetime income. There's not many things like this out there that there really is like potential to make money for that long. A lot of you I know are in e-commerce, and that regulations are going to come left and right with that. And yes, regulations might come with like iPhones, but nothing with buying and selling. It'll only be with like how they manage their iCloud locked like devices and like their Apple ID. But with that said, I just want all of you to recognize that if you get into this industry, it doesn't have to be something you have to do forever, but it'll be something that you're going to get really good at, and you're going to get a lot of skills at. As I mentioned in all my videos, I'm not going to be doing phone flipping for my entire life. Hell no, I don't want to do that. That's going to be boring, and it's a lot of hard work. I'm going to start to automate it in the future, obviously when I start building my business a little bit more, being able to hire people to go out, put ads for me, building my personal brand. And yeah, I might be doing phone flipping for the next 15, 20 years. Maybe not phones, but other electronics, whatever phones might go to. But now that I have the knowledge, I've gained the knowledge of how to gain sales skills, and that includes learning how to close a deal, learning how to negotiate, whatever it may be in the sales kind of strategy. You can go apply that to anything. If you're able to sell something so good to somebody, it doesn't really matter what it is. As long as you know those skills, you're going to make a lot of money, whether it's in e-commerce, like door-to-door, like actual marketing, cold calling, business-to-business selling, business-to-consumer selling. If you can sell a product really good, it doesn't matter what it's going to be, you're going to be able to make money off of that. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys like me filming in the car, I think it's just a cool little segment when I'm going to pick up phones. I might as well release content, but giving you guys a little bit motivation. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that little like button. And if you're not in the family, hit that little subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate the support. We're growing strong. We're growing a big family. We're learning a lot, and another way to learn, if you're interested, is I do have that phone flipping Facebook group. It is the second link down below, right below the starter pack, and it's free to join. You just have to click the request button, answer 3 questions, and then you're in. And I put tips there almost every single day. If people are asking questions, it's a great way to learn extra knowledge outside this YouTube channel. So again, thank you for your support. Hope to see you guys Sunday at that live stream, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.